Ivory. The word itself conjures images of creamy white treasures meticulously carved into intricate masterpieces. For centuries, this prized material has captivated cultures worldwide, its allure stemming from its beauty and the exotic creatures from which it originates. But this allure comes at a heavy price. The story of ivory is tragically intertwined with the story of animals like elephants and rhinoceroses. These majestic creatures, symbols of strength and wisdom, have been relentlessly hunted, their lives traded for the ivory they bear. This trade, driven by demand for luxury goods and traditional medicines, has pushed these animals to the brink of extinction. The pursuit of ivory has left a trail of devastation across the globe, decimating populations and disrupting ecosystems. The fight to protect these animals and end the ivory trade is a race against time, a battle to preserve not only a species but also the delicate balance of our natural world. Understanding the true cost of ivory, the beauty intertwined with bloodshed, is crucial in ensuring the survival of these magnificent creatures for generations to come. Ivory, a material both beautiful and controversial, is found primarily in two types of animals, elephants and rhinoceroses. These majestic creatures, each unique in their own right, share the unfortunate fate of being targeted for their ivory. Elephants, the largest land mammals on Earth, possess tusks that are actually elongated incisor teeth. These tusks, which continue to grow throughout an elephant's life, are present in both male and female African elephants, while only some male Asian elephants bear them. Elephants use their tusks for a variety of purposes, from digging for food and water to stripping bark from trees and defending themselves. Rhinoceroses, on the other hand, possess one or two horns made of keratin, the same fibrous protein that makes up human hair and nails. These horns, situated on the rhino's snout, are formidable weapons used for defense and territorial disputes. Unlike elephant tusks, which are relatively hollow, rhino horns are solid and incredibly strong. Both elephant tusks and rhino horns, though different in composition and purpose, have been exploited for their beauty and perceived value, leading to the tragic plight of these magnificent creatures. Ivory, prized for its beauty and durability, is essentially a specialized type of dentin, the hard, calcareous tissue that forms the bulk of teeth in most vertebrates. While dentin is present in human teeth, ivory is unique in its structure and composition. In elephant tusks, ivory is composed primarily of hydroxyapatite, a calcium phosphate mineral that gives ivory its characteristic hardness and white color. The dentin in ivory is arranged in a crisscrossing pattern known as Schrager lines, which creates the distinctive grain pattern visible in carved ivory objects. This unique structure not only contributes to ivory's aesthetic appeal, but also enhances its strength and resistance to cracking. Rhino horn, unlike elephant ivory, is not composed of dentin, but rather of keratin, the same fibrous protein found in human hair and nails. The keratin fibers in rhino horn are tightly packed together, creating a dense and incredibly strong material that is resistant to scratching and impact. Despite their differences in composition, both elephant ivory and rhino horn share the unfortunate fate of being highly sought after for their beauty and perceived value, fueling the illegal wildlife trade and pushing these magnificent creatures towards extinction. For millennia, ivory has held a captivating allure for humankind. Its creamy white color, smooth texture, and durability have made it a prized material for crafting a wide array of objects, from intricate sculptures and jewelry to everyday items like combs and piano keys. In ancient times, ivory was a symbol of wealth and status, often reserved for royalty and the elite. Elaborate ivory carvings adorned palaces and temples, while ivory jewelry signified power and prestige. The ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans all prized ivory, using it to create exquisite works of art and luxury goods. During the colonial era, the demand for ivory soared as European powers sought to acquire exotic goods from their colonies. Ivory became a major commodity, used to produce everything from billiard balls and piano keys to cutlery handles and decorative items for the burgeoning middle class. Today, despite international bans on the ivory trade, the demand for ivory persists, particularly in Asia, where it is used in traditional medicine and as a status symbol. This illegal trade, driven by greed and fueled by poverty, continues to threaten the survival of elephants and rhinoceroses, pushing them closer to the brink of extinction.